Nothing.
Oh.
Eyes.
Ready? One. Oh, it's so bright. It's so bright.
Morning, Ian.
Good morning. Are you sitting on him? Oh.
It's just a big lump.
What? My turn this.
Okay, we'll get him in a minute. Can we go brush your teeth first? It's not in there, baby. I know you want to put him in there.
My Thomas.
I know, baby. Let's go. We'll go find your Thomas. Let's go brush your teeth first, okay?
Mine.
Yeah.
And mine.
Here we go. Today is day. I gotta help you a little bit. Let me just get it started for you, okay?
A Thomas.
Okay, a bush. Bush.
The bush.
Ooh, a bush.
Oh my gosh, this could be
So
hungry.
now you have all the others. You gotta put it with the little. Okay, crazy. You're gonna like just tear the whole sticking thing.
And then you're gonna have all the trains.
Can you get it out? You need some help?
No.
Finally.
What's that?
What?
Good job.
Let's go.
What's that, Mim?
I don't know what that one is.
I told you, you have to watch the show so you know what the names.
What I
Day 8. Tomorrow is Friday. So excited about that. Every time I pass in front of my door, I have to put the camera down because I get all very like self-conscious when I have the camera like in front of my face. Anyways, it's been a crazy day today. My room is a hot mess. I'm trying to get things together. We're doing a lot of planning for some fun things that we're doing with our kids. One of them being our next Friday, we're gonna do gingerbread houses. So I need to plan to do my how-tos on Wednesday and Thursday of next week. So that's kind of the plan there, which is good because it's informational, which is nice. So yes, those are kind of some of the things that I'm gonna do so that they can kind of have an idea of what it is that they're gonna be doing before. We're tying in a lot of that literacy and tying in math and things like that. So writing and all that good jazz. Tomorrow is a half day. I'm like, what is that noise? It's the file cabinet. Tomorrow is a half day, so I'm super excited about that. My plan, because it is a half day and we have a pause meeting, which means that we're doing morning meeting as a school, is to simply read from our read aloud book. We have not been able to get to our read aloud for like 3 days. I don't think I read all week from our read aloud book, just because with my observation and just everything else that was happening, there was a lot of stuff going on. So I think I'm just gonna read to them tomorrow, and they were really excited about that. I'm only gonna get like 40 minutes with them, so it's good. We're just gonna do that and it's gonna be fine. And then we're gonna catch up on everything else. So we finished our burger. I can't say burger correctly. It's really hard for me. Like my mom says booger, burger, like it sounds like booger, because we would always make fun of her about it, but I can't say burger correctly. I have to really think about it. Burger. Anyways, we finished our burger paragraphs and they did a really great job with them. I'm so proud of them. Like I said, I have a few kids that are gonna go a little bit more above and beyond that because they can actually start looking at key ideas and then being able to write 3 details on the key idea. So creating paragraphs so they'll have basically multiple paragraphs in their stories, which is really awesome. And I'm very excited about that. Today, I did something a little bit different and it worked really well. By the way, did I tell you guys that I have one girl that got an emoji sticker? I was so proud of her. She was so stinking excited. So I did something just a little bit different, and my like anchor chart is not cute at all, but it's fine. It's totally fine. I'm gonna redo it, and it's gonna be cute, and it's gonna be adorable, and it's fine. So I've been having issues, and guys, like, please understand this. Like, when I'm telling you that, let me sit you down. Okay. Okay, so let's just kind of talk and have a little bit of a heart to heart right now, because this is my first year. Oh, what was that door? This is my first year teaching 4th grade. I feel like I am a good teacher in the fact that I am able to I understand how to create a well-rounded lesson plan. Like, I know how to engage students. I know how to assess them. I know how to break standards down and really making sure that they're able to kind of follow that. Like, I feel like I'm good there. But when it comes to having the kids, like, getting things finished, getting things turned in, making sure class management is the way that it needs to be, I'm not perfect. I'm constantly changing things this year, and it's been a struggle for me as far as getting used to 4th grade, because it is very different from kindergarten, and I'm used to the super sweet, oh, Miss Backman, I love you so much, and you know, I can get angry at them, or not angry, but I can get upset at them for something, or disappointed in them is a better word, disappointed in them, and they still love you. 4th graders don't. Like, they don't still just love you. And that's been one of my struggles this year, is dealing with that. And then dealing with the fact that I only have 2 hours with them. I have 2 hours to teach grammar, writing, reading, and word study. That's a lot to be able to do. And I'm trying to fit in all of these small groups, making it fit the kids' needs, which, you know, there are kids on all kinds of levels here, and they're all working on several different things, and they're, you know, they're still trying to master certain skills, and so they're still needing some of that help. And I'm not perfect at it yet. And I feel like my struggle with this has been that I'm not a first year teacher. You know, I mean, I kind of am, because I'm first year in 4th grade, but I'm not a first year teacher. I know teaching, I understand teaching, I have my own ways of doing things, and I felt really good in kindergarten. Like, I was very comfortable because I knew what I was doing and I was good at it, or I felt like I was good at it. Don't think that I was perfect, because I wasn't perfect, and I was constantly changing things and trying to be creative and innovative and trying different things, and then when I came here, things weren't working, and I have kids who are not getting things done, and I have kids who are off task, and I have kids who are sometimes disrespectful and things like that. It's like I'm just not used to. So it's been a struggle for me this year, a huge struggle, and I've had really many sad nights about it, let me tell you. But I kind of had my cry, and I cried it out, and I cried it out this morning. Let me just be honest with you. Like, I cried it out this morning, and then I was like, okay, well, how am I gonna fix this? How am I gonna do it? What am I gonna change about it? And so here's what I did. I said, you know what, I can't expect these 4th graders to know how to be independent. They're not independent. They are very dependent individuals. I have to scaffold how to be independent with them, much like I had to do with kindergarten. I just didn't think that I had to do it with 4th grade, I guess. So here's what I did. I have a goal sheet that I put in my data binder, and in this goal sheet I was doing it on a weekly basis, or a week and a half, depending on how long it took me to get through certain classes with kids, because I have like 25 in one class, and then I have like 22 in the other one. So first class obviously takes me a little bit longer too. So I told myself, you know what? They're gonna create a goal. They're gonna come in and they're gonna create a goal this week. So that's what we did. They came in, we did our word study, which is pretty like to the point, like either you're doing it or you're not doing it. And I was walking around and I did my status of the class, everything was good there. Second part of it was writing, and writing is a little bit more structured than how my reading goes, because my writing is very, here's my mini lesson, go out and do it, independent write, boom, done, that's it. So that's easier. Then I have my reading, which my reading is more, I'm gonna be pulling kids, I'm gonna pull group, I'm gonna pull some individual kids and work. Like, I just need you guys working. So it's a lot of independent time. And sometimes that independent time doesn't work for kids. Like sometimes they need a little bit more structure to it. But I don't do centers, I don't do stations, because one, I don't have enough time to do that and I'm not gonna stress myself out about it. And two, because I want them to read. I just want them to read. And lately that's been a struggle. So I created a chart with them and I said, guys, you're gonna come in every single day and write during reading. Right before we set off, you're gonna set a goal, because this is how I need to see if you're getting things accomplished. So I created an anchor chart.
At this time, any student riding in the activity bus, please report outside.
So I created an anchor chart and I said, okay, well, I'm gonna tell you some really good ideas of what it is that you could be doing. One of them is to read. That's easy, right? Read. That's it. Now, I told them, I said, listen, if you are not a picture book person, I said, if you are not a chapter book person, don't read a chapter book. If you don't have the stamina and after a page, you are not focused, or even after a paragraph, you are not focused on it, then maybe a chapter book isn't fit for you. So you would need to do a picture book, and that's okay. So long as you're reading, it's perfect. So I also am going to show you, like in a minute, I'm going to show you my anchor chart and then I'm going to show you the boxes that I set up for reading. And then I said, okay, if you are reading a chapter book and you are engaged in your chapter book and you're enjoying it, great, then you can read your chapter book. But you also need to set up how many pages you're going to read, or set up a time for how long you're going to read. Now I said you could say I'm going to read 5 pages or 10 pages or 15 or 20, or I'm going to read for 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Something to help you kind of gauge how long you need to be doing things. So then I said, then there are times when you have to work on your emoji map. And their emoji map is in their data binder. And I said, you pick one emoji to work on. You are not expected to do the whole stinking map, because it's gonna take forever and you can't do that all. You're gonna get frustrated. You need to break it into smaller increments. A baby has to be able to roll over before they can start to crawl, or they actually have to be able to sit themselves up. So they have to roll over, then they have to sit themselves up, then they have to crawl, then they have to stand up, and then from standing up they have to walk. There's lots of little things before you can actually start to learn how to run. And I told them, you can't do that whole map in one day. Plan it as I'm gonna try to do 1 emoji a day. So I told them that one. And then I said, then if you meet with me for a small group and I say, hey, you have to have this stuff done for the next group, then you need to know, oh, I have to get this stuff done for Mrs. Fackman for a small group. If you don't get it done that day or that afternoon, then you know what? That's gonna be your goal for the next day. And kind of what I was thinking is meeting with both groups and then giving them assignments, because typically I give them a skill, then I want them to go practice that skill. I can't meet with them every single day because they're never gonna read, they're never gonna get anything done. So here's how I thought of it. I'm gonna meet with one group one day. Now in my morning group, it's gonna have to be a little bit different because I have 3 groups. One of them, I do have to meet with them every day because they're a little bit more strategic in what I'm teaching them. So I would have one group where I meet with one day, and then that next day I won't meet with them. They're going to be working on skills that they need to work on. Then I will meet with them that next day. So then I will kind of be rotating these groups where I'm not meeting with all groups one day, because there's just no way. There's just no way. I'm not giving them time to practice. I'm not giving them time to be able to read. I'm not giving them time to work on their independent emoji maps to show how they're mastering skills. Why am I doing that to them?
This is the last call for all students riding the activity bus.
So I told myself, why am I doing that to them? I cannot do that to them. So they created their own goals today. And it worked really well. Like, it was amazing how when they made a goal for themselves that day, they actually were working. I don't know if I was just having a really good day and they felt sorry for me because I was really upset at them yesterday, but they were working and I was really excited about it. So we'll see how it keeps going. Tomorrow we were not doing it, so I won't be able to tell you if it worked tomorrow. Well, today by the time you're watching this, but we'll see how that works. I'm gonna try it again next week, setting up a goal every single day for reading and see where it goes from there, because what I'm doing was not working and I can't handle it. I can't go through the whole year like that. So we'll see. So let me show you their anchor chart. That's not pretty. Please don't judge my anchor chart. It's awful. And then their book selection. Okay, so here is the anchor chart. So I said goals for reading. So read, picture book, and then you can tell me my pages. Work on one emoji on your map. Small group work. Then I said you could also work on track your thinking while reading. And then we're going to go back to having our reading response post, but I'm changing this up just a little bit because we're incorporating it into a blog post. So these are the goals that they can choose from that day. That's what they're focusing on. So we'll see how it works out. And then I told you guys that I had that. So I have my labels now. So I have realistic fiction. So I put a bunch of realistic fiction picture books out here. Then I have my traditional literature, same thing here. And then I have informational, which is gonna go there. I need to pull out some more of those. And then once I start to teach historical fiction will go here. There are just some assignments that kids are working on that need to go there. Oh Lord, I need to dust. That is awful. Please don't judge. Okay, so it works out. It works out really well. I think this is going to be beneficial for them. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to finish cleaning up so that I can head out. I'm not going to stress out about this stuff too much because I'm just reading tomorrow. I'm really excited about it, and I get to wear jeans. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, sorry. I get really excited when I get to wear my jeans. All right, guys. I'm gonna clean up. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Bye. Right before Thanksgiving break, we had the kids go through and we had like all their names on an anchor chart, and the kids had to go around and say something that they were thankful for that person for, and so I put my map up. Look at all of that. It's just a good little reminder. Love it. Okay, something else really quick. So if you are doing morning meetings, so for activities, I feel like it's not focused on me sometimes, but I can't tell. So on morning meetings, we had our kids get into their houses, so they're all sorted into houses. And today was story, so they had to go around telling a story. I was making sure it's not past 5 o'clock. So they had to go around and tell a story. Well, I gave somebody a wand and I said, this is kind of the talking stick. And I can't remember what that is from. If you guys know what movie that is from, please let me know. For some reason I was thinking of Bring It On, but that's the spirit stick. Is that the same thing? I can't remember, but there was a talking stick and I felt like it was like a, I don't remember. Okay, anyway, so this is the talking stick. So they had to go around and they would tell a part of the story, then the next person added on and next person, and they were all cracking up, but they were all so very engaged with it. So these were super fun. They enjoyed this today. I was really excited about that. So yay, win for morning meeting. So I feel like I'm making a habit out of not ending my vlogs, and I'm really, really sorry about that. But just ended up spending time with my boys, and then I ended up going to the hot tub with my husband and spending some quality time with him, and didn't in my vlog. And I still haven't done my eyebrows. That's another habit that I'm starting to make. I can't find my makeup for my eyebrows. I don't know what I did with it. Anyways, so sorry. I hope that you guys ended up enjoying that vlog and actually got something out of it. I feel like I just like gave you all of my emotions at one point. Sorry. But you know, transitions are hard and I'm kind of recognizing that at the moment. And anyways, probably TMI. So I am going to end the vlog right here, start today's vlog or tomorrow's vlog right now, and I will, I guess, talk to you guys in a little bit. I hope you have a good day. Bye.